Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to see how to fill the transfer details online when you are filling the application. So this is specifically for class 1 admissions. Okay, so many of the parents who are government employees, either central government or state government employees, so they were asking me how to, what are the conditions and how to fill this transfer information online. Okay, so this watching this video, especially the government employees, they will have lot of information in it. So any video which I am creating for Kendriya Vidyalaya admissions, I have to mention a lot of other information. So that should be it's a consolidated information for government employees. Okay, you have to watch these videos to increase your chance to get admission in any Kendriya Vidyalaya. So this filling of the transfer detail is applicable for both online and offline. Offline in the sense for Balvatika, and for taking admissions for second and above second standard. So you have to keep all these transfer rules in mind when you fill up that form, right? If you are also filling it form with pen and paper, then also you need to ensure that you know all the rules and you are updating correct details. If you are providing any details which is beyond the rules of the Kendriya Vidyalaya administration, then your application gets rejected. So in order to avoid rejection, please watch this video until the end. I'll also show a sample how to fill this online also. Okay, so let's go to the video soon. So here is the table. So before going to this, I'll show you the transfer details here. So this is the application form for class 1. Okay, so class 1 you are going to so I have already created a video how to update this fill this form online, but this video is totally focusing on filling up the transfer details. Okay, so the moment you, so this is for central government, state. The moment you select the central government or state government options here, transferable and sorry transferable and non-transferable employees, then there is an option. So you can say that okay, within 7 years if you are having any transfers, you can add it here. Okay, so I am saying yes for this particular case, and then this is the form which I need to fill. So this, when I click on add new, I'll get options to fill in, and there are certain rules that is applicable. So this is the so if you want to download the format, you can use the same link, KVS online admissions link here, and then through that you can fill this form. Okay, so this is the sample form. Okay, so this sample form you need to download and get it signed by your HR or admin department from the respective organization where you are working. Okay, so you need to fill all this detail, they will verify, and then they will sign this document. Okay, so here you need to get the signatures. Okay, so this is the format of the form. So other important details you should know is, so before going, please I would request you to like, subscribe and share this video, so that many parents who are looking for admissions in KB, that too working in army or navy or central government, state government, public sector units, so they'll be benefited by watching this to understand what are the rules for transfer. Okay, so we'll go point by point. So first point is the eligibility is considered every time. So even last year they considered the eligibility 7 years only, and it was like last year was 2023, and then they were considering the transfers from 2016 onwards, so minus 7 years. Okay, so here I am putting the video for the admission academic year 2024-25. So they'll be calculating from 7 years from 2024, that is 1 April 2017. So from 1 April 2017 till 2024, how many transfers were there? Okay, so there are additional rules also. This is one of the rules. So they'll also accept also to date will also be acceptable as 2017. So suppose you are working in an organization from 2012, 10, 13, 14, whatever date before 2017, so that will also be considered as a transfer. Okay, so the date of joining can be before 2017. Okay, the date of release should be with 2017 onwards. Okay, the transfer is completely only for central government employees, state government, central, state, public sector unit, PSU. Okay, then transfer is not applicable to private employees. So many of the private parents, right? So they keep asking me like they too have transfer, because few of the private organizations are spread across the state or across the country. So they are also getting transfer, but this transfer is only for government, central government, state government employees. Okay. So period of stay. So how long is the transfer days applicable? So if you are, suppose there are like certain cases where there is transfer within 1 day, 2 days, 1 month, 3 months. So that will be zero. Okay, you cannot enter. So this is the online system. The moment you put the dates, date range, it will show error. Okay. Then other rule is 20-kilometer rule. Okay, so the transfer from place A to place A should be 20, more than 20 kilometers. Okay, if you say that okay, I'm within the city, you are transferred, so that will also not be considered. Okay, it should be more than 20 kilometers. So date of release and date of joining of new hours, 1 day's difference. So this is one of another rule. So if you are relieving from a from one office on, let's say, third, your joining in the next office will be no doubt will be the next day. You are not going to join on the same day, but there are some cases where they'll be joining, like they'll be relieved today morning and evening, they'll be joining in the new office, but KB is not considering that, so you have to mention the next day only. Okay, as per the rules. And zero transfer. So like many parents are saying that we are working in central, state, or public sector units, but we don't have transfer. So no problem, no worries, you can still apply. You can say that we don't have any transfer. The reason is like more transfers if you have more options, admission opportunities. So if you are a state government, central government employee, and you don't have a transfer, and the other person who's applied the same category has 2 to 3 transfers, then his application will be considered on a priority, not your application. So you lose the chance there, but no worries. Your application will also be considered in RTE also, right? So the government employees, if your home is 5 kilometer or 8 kilometer from the school, if it is 5 kilometers, major populated cities like Chennai, Bangalore, Pune, and all. So, but if you are in a smaller cities, 8 kilometers, you can show the distance. So they will accept up to 8 kilometers, considering the travel pressure from home to school. Okay. Then your application will also be considered in RT OBC also. Okay, so no worries. So you have like 3 chances for admissions. Okay, when you are government, if your home is within 5 to 2 kilometer range, you can apply in RT also, SC, ST, OBC also, then also government quota. All three you will be considered, and you will be conducted lucky draw in all different things. RT separate. So like I know like a lot of parents who applied in government quota and managed to get in RT quota. So that's not a problem, because they are considering if you manage to get this SC, ST, OBC certificate and the distance if you are proving, that's fine for the Kendriya Vidyalaya. They are not bothered about your income and everything. Okay, so they'll just approve your admissions. Okay, so no worries. You can, by default it's a checklist. You can apply in all 3 categories. Okay, you will have a higher chance of admissions. So this is the format. I'll put this in the link in the description. So you have to get a signed seal from your HR admin department, making sure that you are giving whatever information giving is true. So now let's jump into filling the details online. Okay, so here I have a sample. So one of my subscriber has sent this and asked me if I am eligible for this also. So let me say that this is within 2016. Sorry, this cannot be eligible, because this is before the, beyond the date accepted 7 years. Okay, then second is, okay, this is acceptable because from 16 they have transferred, though they are before 2017, but the transfer release date is 2022. Yes, this will be considered. So I'll put yes here. Okay, then other no is less than 1 month. Okay, this is less than 1 month. This is not also accepted, and 1 day transfer is not accepted. Okay, so you need to be careful here. So from out of 5, they lose 3 opportunities here, and then they have only 2. Okay, let me prove you by filling up the application online here. Okay, so I'm entering this place here, and then I'm entering a date of 2016. Well, this will be accepted here. Okay. So I think there's a problem here. They should be later or release date. Okay, I think I didn't refresh. Okay, I'll put it here. So let me take another. So if you are selecting three schools, okay, all three schools, that's a problem that you have to enter one by one. Okay, so here I have selected yes. So once I selected yes, this form will be opened. So I'll put 26. Okay, yeah, because of the caching problem, it didn't show me up. So I'll put the date here. So this is the place. So let me keep this aside here so that I can copy paste. So this is the place where I was put and I got transferred. So I'll try to copy this date. Okay. I'll put 01 10 and 2016. Okay, so it's not going to accept it. It's just straight away removing. So if you go here, if you see the date 2017 is still, it's beyond 2017, no option. Okay, so this first option goes off. So okay, then I'll delete this and put the second transferred place here. So the second place was this one and the date of joining was 1/10/2016. Okay, I'll put 01/10/2016. So this is accepted, and then the date of release was 2022. Yes, this is also accepted, and by default it calculates the period of stay here, and then I'm putting where did I get the transfer to, and I have to put the correct distance. Approximately you can calculate in the Google Maps and put it here. So this is 665 kilometers. Okay, only numbers, don't put kilometers here. Then you just copy paste the transfer order number here. Okay, then I'll say add new. So I'll put the other one. So second was not also possible. Let me try that. So from here, sorry. So since you are released from Tambram, you have to be putting the same place here because from here you are going to start. So I'll put this date here. Okay, I'll put. So if I'm trying to put this date, right, so 13, so as per the transfer order, the date is date of release and date of joining is the same. So when I put that, there's an error. Date should be later than the release date. Yes, that's correct. So the moment I put 14, it's accepting. Okay. So but as per the transfer order, this is 13 only. Okay. So no problem. We can put that. And now the second challenge is I'm putting the date closer here. So the release date from here was 8/12/2022. Okay, when the moment I put this, I get an error because this was less than 1 month. So they are considering only 6 months. Okay, so if you are beyond 6 months, then you can consider this. So this is not accepted. So I'll go to the next option here. So next option will also not be accepted because it's 1 day transfer. Okay, so I'll put the date here 8/12. And then I'll try to paste the same date, I'll get a error. Okay, so it says that later than, so it should not be one, even if I'm changing the date here, right? Okay, I'll change the date to next day, it's not accepting. Okay, so it should be more than 80 days. So this second option is also gone. So I'll put the last one here, last option here, and then the date will be same 8/12, and then the release date will be 3/8/2003. 08/2023. So this is accepted, and then you by default get the, and where did you get transferred to. So I'll put this transfer detail here and the distance, so 550 kilometers. I saw the Google, and then I put the transfer order number here. So this is accepted, right? So the sad problem is, like most parents, when they fill the application form in the Balvatic or second and above, they tend to give all this information which will not be accepted because this is less than 1 month, 1 day, and beyond 2017. So this will be no only two transfers were accepted online. Okay, so same thing they will be entering online when you give it personally to school. So they will straight away reject all three options. Okay, so and the problem is you need to enter all the details same in three cases also. Okay, so this is all about KV transfer details. So in case you have any doubt related to filling the forms transfer details, you can contact me. Put the doubts in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you. Okay, so thank you and see you in a new video. Bye.